Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Enemy, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Melanie Laurent, Sarah Gadon, and Isabel Rossellini, directed by Denis Villeneuve. Now, this is the first film of his I haven't seen yet, so let's just get straight into this and see what this is all about. We start off with the man opening a package and removes a key as he opens a locked door, and escorts another gentleman inside as the room is filled with men silently watching a girl on stage as they're masturbating, which is a disturbing opener. And I don't think that may be the only scene that could be cut out of the movie, as it's 90 minutes long. We meet a college professor, Adam Bell, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, who has a girlfriend who we briefly see named Mary, played by Melanie Laurent, who comes over and engages in casual sex, as the scenes do get repetitive at this beginning, and I'm thinking this guy's life is obviously fucking boring, as he has nothing better to do with his life, as he doesn't like movies, while talking with a coworker who recommends a movie to him called When There's a Will, There's a Way. That's the name of the movie, I'm not gonna lie there. As he goes out to the video store to rent it, and Mary doesn't break up with Adam. Well, let's skip that. And he watches the movie as he's obsessed, and he spots an actor in the movie who looks just like Adam, which is where the movie gets really fucking creepy right off the bat. He dreams of the actor who looks just like him, and the cinematography does look good as it's yellow, and the movie is well made, and I do like the concept of it as it creeps me out. When I see somebody that looks just exactly like me, and I said it on Black Swan, I would probably freak out myself. He looks up who the actor is, as it's Anthony Clare, also played by Jake Gyllenhaal. And whenever there's a movie that with lookalikes, I start having problems with it. Who's who? And the main example I can think of is The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan, or the one with Jet Li, unless there's a difference with the face. But it confuses me half the time. And Alien Covenant, which another one I reviewed earlier in my career of this, did the same thing. Adam picks up an envelope while the security guard thinks it's Anthony, as Adam goes by and addresses the address of Anthony Clare and calls the home phone from a public phone. And Helen, played by Sarah Gadon, picks up the phone as she's 6 months pregnant with Anthony's baby. And as for Sarah Gadon, I've only seen and remembered her for Dracula Untold, which isn't really a good thing because that was not a good film. But do I like the characters? Well, sort of. Because honestly, they're pretty sour as the movie is dry. As the movie has that yellow look that I like, sort of. And the cinematography is good, don't get me wrong, it is. As soon as Anthony hangs up the phone with Adam, Helen freaks out about who that was on the phone after Adam calls. And the next scene, Anthony looks up Adam as a history teacher, and Helen finds out he was looking him up, and Helen tries to look for Adam as he gets a call from Anthony telling Adam he wants to meet up with Adam, as Adam is rather frightened while Helen sees Adam sitting on the bench and she sits one bench away from him while visiting him at work, and he doesn't know it, to be fair. And they chat briefly, which is the most awkward scene I've seen as far as conversations are concerned. Like, she freaks out that Anthony and Adam look alike, as she can't believe it looks like the same face, same beard, same height, same voice, same body type, which is totally fucking weird. Helen gets back home, and so does Anthony, as she doesn't tell him what's wrong until later that night. She saw him at his work, as she's freaked out because Adam looks like him at this point. I'm 45 minutes into this movie and having problems like the two exactly look alike, which is the biggest one yet. But the other problem is I'm having these characters. I'm thinking these characters are awkward and sour, as Jake Gyllenhaal is a much better actor than he is here. Like, I'm going to review him in a week with Brokeback Mountain, where he acted tremendously. But here, his performance is absolutely cold, as these two different characters, arrives at a room to meet Anthony, and when Anthony arrives, Anthony is surprised when he sees Adam because they do look exactly alike. As the as the as this may be the best movie with twins, thus, despite I don't remember the Parent Trap or with Lindsay Lohan, but I didn't like the one with Jet Li. Adam thinks meeting with Anthony was a bad idea and takes off rather too quickly. And the problem I'm having is, why did they not think this through? As this script is with half and half good and bad ideas. The good is the cinematography, and the bad is the plot. And the fact that Jake Gyllenhaal plays two different characters, which is always making a problematic movie, in my opinion, anyways, because it confuses the shit out of me. Anthony follows Mary when she goes to her work while Adam goes to work as a history teacher, and Anthony parks his motorcycle and takes the bus with Mary, and the movie is rather freaking me the fuck out, as this is an awkward, dry movie, as it is well made, but at the end of the day, it totally creeped the crap out and confuses the crap out of me. Adam goes to his mother's place and tells her the story, while Anthony practices threatening Adam, and goes to his apartment and talks with Adam about what Adam did when he called the house, as he's uncomfortable when Anthony asks if Adam fucked his wife and tells Adam he'll trade his wife for Adam's girlfriend. And this is an awkward scene, but is good acted by the two Jake Gyllenhaal characters. And the movie begins to get messy to death, as it's not funny. Adam goes to Anthony's house, and this movie isn't a comedy. Adam goes to Anthony's house while Anthony takes Mary out for a getaway for the weekend. And as they trade off the two guys, Adam makes the bed and sees the picture of Anthony and his wife, as he recognizes her from the school where he worked at, as it was manipulating of Anthony to talk him into doing it. Helen comes home and switches clothes and goes to bed, as Adam is scared to confront Helen, as he does eventually while Anthony is at a hotel room with Mary, as Helen asks Adam to take off his clothes and sleeps with her, as she notices where his scar is on his chest that Anthony brought up to begin with, which was bothering me, as Helen cuddles up with Adam and she says, "Did you have a good day at school?" Which scared the living shit out of me, and Anthony has sexual intercourse with Mary, and she notices the ring and a mark on his finger, and Mary runs out of the room and Anthony drives her home, as Anthony and Helen are terrible people for letting Adam get involved, as Adam is asked to stay with Helen by Helen herself, while Anthony drives too fast and gets into a car crash in the middle of the freeway, and Mary and Anthony are found dead, as Helen doesn't care for Anthony anymore. I mean, come on. Does this make sense? No. Adam gets ready for work and opens the envelope and gets a key by Anthony, as he knew he'll be manipulating someone sooner rather than later, and Helen is a spider. And I thought, what the fuck kind of an ending is that? As it didn't satisfy me, and the climax is not one of Denis Villeneuve's best in the movies, and this isn't really one of his best works, I'll say. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 4.8 out of 10. It's a shame that this is the first film of Denis Villeneuve's I don't like, and I usually like Jake Gyllenhaal in the movies, but the movie looks good, but not a great movie by any means necessary. The movie is freaky, as it's completely creeped me out. As what the fuck was that all about? As it has the most awkward scenes ever, as this is good acting by the two Jake Gyllenhaal characters. Don't get me wrong, this movie is well made, but it confused the crap out of me, as this movie is a mess, and this is not the best work of Denis Villeneuve by the end of the day. So I'd like to thank you guys for joining me, and I will be back in a month to get to Arrival. And until then, where's the enemy?